You said he showed a great example of leadership. That's a perfect sentence, but you probably can also, again, just take out example. He showed great leadership and make it shorter. You can also say he was a great example of leadership. And then I may have just heard you wrong, but it sounded like you said you are signed a mentor, but make sure you are saying assigned and not signed. It may have just been I didn't hear you say that. And then the one thing that you said your boss, the one that I was inspiring, but you were not inspiring him, right? The one whom, you could say that or whom, you don't have to say whom. Perfectly you would say the one whom I was inspired by, or the one that I was inspired by. That is much more. I was inspired by, I think, right? You were not inspiring
Don't remember.
him.
Yeah, I think I said something.
Yeah. And Ga-young, you talked about the beginning, physical punishment is banned. And yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to point out there's another term that you could use. Sometimes, especially in school, we use the term corporal punishment. Yeah, there's no mistake though. Corporal, C-O-R-P-O-R-A-L, corporal punishment. That just means hitting physically or with a belt or spanking, yeah. Something like that. You said have friends with the same objects. I think you meant objectives, right? Objectives, not objects. You said at first time. This is common. I hear that a lot. But usually you say at first or the first time. The first time, blah, blah, blah. Or just say at first it was difficult. At first, you can a lot of times drop the word time and it will sound more natural. And then you said to go through some sufferings or something. To go through some sufferings. Why does that sound strange? Suffering with an S, I don't really see that often. Maybe you just want to say to suffer or try to shorten that somehow. And he said he helps them about their work, but you would say with their work instead of about. Hyunsuk, I tried to boxing, drop the word to, I tried boxing. You said, again, if I heard you correctly, you said of my colleagues. You need to say one of my colleagues. She gives some confidence. You can use the word inspire with confidence. She inspires confidence. She inspires confidence in me. You said there are many troubles to meet people. Probably you just want to say difficult instead of trouble. And you said advice is always going to be singular. It would never have an S, just advice. Seijin, enrolled you need to use the word enrolled in the class, blah, blah, blah. You said do that business. It's not really a mistake, but I don't think the word do goes that well with business. Sometimes you can use the word conduct. They conduct that business. That sounds a bit formal. A lot of times people say, I'm in that business. That's the business that I'm in. That's a more casual way to say it. You said wants to pay back to her mentor, drop the to, wants to pay back her mentor. And you said you were talking about your friend or mentor when we eat each other. Definitely say together when we eat together instead of each other. When we eat together. And Solgi, you also said I enrolled the class of painting. You're going to follow enroll with the word in. I enrolled in a painting class. Much better. I was really study hard. I studied, past tense, I studied real hard. Instead of really studied real hard. And then you're talking about your mentor. She always take care everything. maybe just add the word of. You take care of everything. And then you said she always cares for 2 years. She took care of me for 2 years. Again, you're going to say she took care of me. She took care of everything. And that about does it. Any questions? No? Okay, thank you very much.